Hello and welcome to another edition of the Eternal Journey and that resolves. And today we're going to take a look at another Jennev deck. We've not played with this specific style of deck for a little while now, but Howling Peak's still good, and it's especially nice with like big charged dragons like the Eclipse dragon. So I think that Eclipse dragon is actually really good, obviously, but I think that the Jennev deck is perhaps one of the decks that can make the most use out of the actual additional power, because you do have a lot of instant speed interaction. So we've got things like Display of Instinct, Equivocate, Ice Bolt, and then also we can have things like Kaleb's Choice, which means that we can play our threat, hit our opponent with it, and then just hold up a way of countering like a harsh rule or something along those lines. And then of course just having like charge units is just good with Mirror Image, because you get to deal just more damage to kill your opponent. That is generally what these style of decks want to do. So in terms of the merchants, I'm not too sure about the exact split of what we've got here, because we do have all the merchants now, so we could play like the charge merchant. Would that make much of a difference? I kind of like the two. I kind of like the 2-3 actually. So this isn't my deck list. I'm just like looking at it. I'm just wondering, like, is there anything here that only one of those get hit? Yeah, let's get some Annex in here. This could make a huge difference because it's going to change the power base from 25 plus 3 plus the boosts. But I like Annex. I like when I'll trade with things, generally. So we'll try this. We've made a change. And again, charge is good because it's in with what we want to be doing, which is just killing our opponent. So yeah, let's get into the ladder, give this a go. Not sure how many games I'm going to get because I've also got a bit of a promo coming up for one of the other games that I cover, and I think that's coming out today. So we're able to kill something and then perhaps never be able to kill the hearts of the vault. This is, so I don't really want to go to 6, especially we're on the draw and we've got a Crest, and as soon as we find the first Primal we'll be able to find more, so I guess we can keep it, but can very much see this being well too greedy because it's got plenty of ways of just like getting our cards back. Okay, so there we go, just like snapped off the Seek power. Yeah, this play is good. So opponent's played Seek Fury depleted, so good roll would be Skycrag, and then we've just got like removal spell and removal spell. That scout deck. Well, there's not much we can do about this now. Just gonna play Seat of Impulse down, because then we can sort of like hide the information of the Primal Sigil, and then next we could just blast this with like a Primal Instinct, Display of Instinct, I guess. Otherwise, Ice Bolt. So we are going to take some damage here. Yeah, this deck can be kind of explosive, but oh dear, oh dear. Well, let's just stop this now. Leave our opponent with like the Scout Enabler and none of the payoffs. Yeah, so they can twist this up to be like a free one if they want, but we'll be able to pick this up like at some point with Heart of the Vault. If it becomes a real problem, I guess we can Ice Bolt it, but we're probably not too much in the market for doing that. This archetype will just come out of nowhere. It's really interesting because I'm pretty sure these like maybe draft cards, but maybe it's actually for constructed just because how often you're scouting. Okay, so we've got like a threat here we can block with. We can grab Purify. I kind of like Purify more. But let's strategize first. We can do this plus Purify next turn, which I think is probably better. Okay, so Paul's got Torch. So that's something we need to know. And we're just like Stone Cold, Lucky Perfects, get out of here, Jotun Hurler. Let's just snowball this. So it's so annoying when you get snowballed. I probably could have like a combat trick there to save it, but looks like not. And then actually a really nice. Boss getting silenced. A really nice sort of play we can make this turn is we can just Purify that, and then next turn we can Howling Peak this. So this does have the sort of that prowess ability where it gets +1/+1. But are they able to get through it with like 2 more spells? No. So I'll just crack them for 2. I was pretty sure I won't have Torch, but it looks like it was actually Levitate in the end. I had to get the treasure trove from the little Suffolk burglar. Oh, that is a surprise. I don't know why I didn't expect Champion Fury, but dealing 8 to us if there's Nothing else sort of isn't too spooky. Because we're at 7. So I think now might be a turn where we sit back, just because now we know that our opponent has those. Don't really want any nonsense happening. Just going to mirror image this, just be nice and fair. Pop this, and now I feel pretty happy that I can just crack our opponent for the 8 damage. And we probably need to outrace them to a Flame Blast. Yeah, don't need that. Yeah, that was it. So opponent was perhaps looking for like unduplicate power or Flame Blast to just be able to finish us off, but fortunately for them, it wasn't the case. Okay, well, on the draw, we've all got like a single fire source. Probably a little bit too slow this. Just like 5 drops and then 6 drops. So kind of need you to have something else in play, really. Yeah, again, we're sort of missing something, but being on the draw with a snowball can be really powerful. And then Strategize should be able to help us. And, you know, we've also got the Crest if we don't need to snowball something on 1. Yep, so if we're playing against some sort of hero deck, then could very well just get away from never using the snowball. Okay, it's cool. We'll keep City Wisdom. It's got the time source that we need, because we do need 3, like, at some point. Okay, so this is definitely like a Flyers deck, so let's just pop this. No reason to hide information, just get all our seats out as soon as possible and be able to play all of our things. Although we do only have like single pips. So Iceball on this seems pretty bad. We could try and strategize and hit like another Jotun Hurler. I think that's what we'll do. Just because I don't want to use like a quality piece of removal like a Display of Instinct. Oh. Because we're playing both the fire merchants now, we can juggle Cho. I think I'm going to get rid of that one though. The next time probably has to dismount the entire turn doing this. Maybe play another power on top, so Steety is something that we do need to be mindful of. Oh dear, we don't have a bar. Well. Yes, that's definitely something we need to sort of have a little bit of a concern over now, is that we don't have bar to be able to deal with the city that I feel is coming like next turn. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to equivocate this, so it doesn't make much sense. But it slows our opponent down in terms of playing a city in general. Like, they can play it without the value, which seems kind of okay for us. And if they don't play it, oh dear, oh dear. Well, I guess they figured that Defiance is not going to do too much, but it kind of will. Let's go Sabotage here, so they can get one of our removal spells, which I'm kind of fine with, to be honest. Because we'll still be able to play the other one, and then next time I'm just going to play Eclipse Dragon, hit our opponent. A Defiance won't kill it, and then we'll just be able to Ice Blast the Duderino. So this changes things, because now our opponent can do that. Guess we'll just attack the opponent. Yep, Defiance is fine. The way they're playing him makes me feel like they've perhaps not got Sediti at all. But this is kind of fine. Not feeling too threatened really. Because we can attack into the 4-4. Could blast this actually and then just like be kind of unharassed when we come to attack him, but yeah, I'll blast this. Then I guess we're going to try and race. Okay, so second Eclipse Dragon. It's kind of easy. We're going to have 6 power, but it's not going to be able to do anything. But next time we should really be able to start racing our opponent. And if we can go and grab... Aww. Killed all the fun. Okay, well. Let's get rid of Jotun Hill because we can grab this in a little while. My opponent's off it. I don't think our opponent was losing there. I think we were probably going to like slowly set up getting Jotun Hill with Snowball for the other thing. And getting a Purify maybe this turn to kill the other flyer, but yeah, it definitely wasn't over for the opponent. It's definitely still quite a tense game there. I did, however, overestimate how, I'll redraw this, how quickly you come off Defiance. I'm sort of used to things like actually dying to it or it being unplayable, rather than like actually doing something. Yeah, we'll keep this. Don't really know what we want, but just like to have on power. Another Smuggler's probably good, but I guess there is a power in the market, so it's kind of fine to keep a non-power on top. Okay, well, it's unlikely we're going to be needing to Ice Blast, well, Ice Bolt next turn. Oh, okay, we're playing against maybe a Xenon even deck. So I think we go and grab Praxis Banner here. Guess we can just bounce Equivocate because we can get it later. So get to attack our opponent. So maybe, yes, let's play the even-handed deck. So we do need to be mindful of things like Catra. Let's go for the attack, I guess. I think I'll Howling Peak Smuggler just to keep things like in play. I'm not sure if there's something I actually want from the market. Maybe potential pound downfall will be good. SARS could be good, but I guess we skip for now. Got 8 damage. But I think the plan's will just let's Praxis Banner, make Eclipse Dragon, and just keep attacking our opponent, especially if they've got like shifty units that can't block. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, now I feel silly for not getting Downpour. I see. So our opponent's doing that. Well, in that case, we're doing this. So we've got like some blocks lined up. If our opponent they can't go for the Catra thing this turn because it does need 2 more pieces. So yeah, the Desecrate's fine. We've still got power up to be able to do stuff. Opponent is going off here. They're definitely getting the achievement for drawing 20 cards, I guess. Yep. I guess it's Treasure Trove time. Put Cho away, and I guess it'll be Purify. So our opponent can't kill us this turn anyway, because they need Catra and they need Quillbar, which is like over 2 turns. So we can hopefully just like interact with that just with like using Purify and Ice Block if we need to. Perhaps Purify this next turn, but I'm probably just going to use Eclipse Dragon if we don't make any other plays. Okay, maybe our opponent's trying to get to a point where they can just sort of do it all in the same turn. But for now, just crack them for 4. We're going to get free power back, which means we can use both our removal spells. Uncertain which one's like the bigger threat, though. I assume our opponent's not attacking with this. Okay, so there's a Catra. There's the spooky thing. Okay, so we probably want to crack this before any more nonsense happens. So I guess that's what they were waiting for. So, well, they're going down to 9. I guess we're just shooting things down. Well, 2 damage to your opponent if we need to. I kind of want to let this hit us just so that we can actually draw power, so we can start doing stuff with Howling Peaks. But I guess also just like blocking with 2/3s is kind of good. Asindel. Well, let's shoot that. Yeah, you get hit, buddy. Guess we block one of these. That's better in terms of damage we take. I was going deep with that deck. So we can attack in here, just like get blocked with them. That doesn't seem great. So I guess we're just going to go and grab Cho. Just keep drawing cards. We're in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, that helps. So now we can just ping one of these off. Got some reasonable blocks. I probably could like Last Chance Asindel. That'd be pretty bad for us. Well. Can't just like very easily kill our opponent with the. We've got 2 points damage there, but I don't see us actually being able to attack into these 3/3s. There's no hailstorms or anything, so we just kind of need to fly over. So drawing Eclipse Dragon would be great, because then we could play it and then next turn we could double it and that kill our opponent. Do you also get Zalchi next turn? Yeah, I like that. So swap this for Zalchi. Play out power. We could have kept Cho because it's very possible that we get to just make a Kaleb's Favor this turn to still get our 7th, but okay. Well, Kaz get to pick what they're attacking. I guess they're just going for me with the Halichi. Get to draw a card. No Firebomb, sadly, so there's not going to be any Asindel nonsense with Firebombs. Heart of the Ball would be pretty rough. But at least can't play it this turn because it's only 2 cheaper. Definitely interesting deck building you can do around these even-handed golems. Okay, so we can kind of kill this Asindel. What have we got here? Guess could have stole our charm. Well, display. Oh boy. Well, that is something else. I suspect, given our opponent can play an Asindel and just like instantly draw 3 cards next turn, well, 2 with the snowball, it's probably not worth playing this game anymore. We're probably going to lose that one. But yeah, nice deck. Got quest though. Okay, well, it's a redraw from me, just like 2 power. I don't think that's ever enough. Same as the last time, we got like 2 power plus a Cho. I won the draw. Maybe it's okay, just because we've got the interaction. But I don't like it. So fortunately, with the way our power sort of worked out, we can't torch like an initiate on one. Okay, just Seek's good. Then playing Seek means that they're not playing Pledge, or if they are playing Pledge, but they're not getting full value off it. We got them. No, I don't think we can. We've got enough here to be like juggling the Cho. I guess we could make some changes to the market. Now we've got like a bunch of fire ones. And we could probably put like a bar in there or something. Okay, this is perfect. Also, we could play in the mirror. Well, keep power on top. Power is kind of important. The Jennev decks have really come along like in the past maybe year since these started. Some of the early ones were really clunky, just playing like Wisdom the Elders. Yeah, well, it's a good night to Howling Smuggler. I think in this matchup, maybe if you can use the torch, you probably should. So it's time to start juggling. Let's grab Praxis Banner just so that we've definitely got our 5th power sorted. They'll just keep bouncing that Cho in and out with these merchants at least. Yeah, this is fine, just like mirroring each other's plays. That's treasure trove, see what we find. It's got some sort of fast effects, maybe it's like a torch or something. But I'm kind of fine here. I mean, I should realistically have left the 2nd power up so we could Ice Bolt a dragon if that's what our opponent's up to. Okay, so let's go with this, get Cho. I think, just going to leave up Ice Bolt because we don't really want to get dragoned, because it can just become like a real problem to deal with that once your opponent's able to just like hold up Jennev display. Okay, if this is what our opponent's doing, that's fine. Also needs to be kind of mindful of like Howling Peak being pretty vulnerable to dragon as well. So look what we want. I think we might want like a Zalchi here. I guess now we're willing to sort of put this behind us. Just grab Zalchi. So if our opponent just hits us the once, we can kill it with like backup. Give a counter their counter, or just like ignore it and just kill it anyway. Yep, so this is fine. Our opponent counters this though, which is probably it's the play pattern I'm expecting here. But if they negate this, then they don't get the power. Okay, so no fast effects. That's kind of unexpected, honestly. There we go. Start getting a little bit aggressive. Hopefully setting up for this Zalchi. Probably could be using like the sniff test on Seek Power just to see what fastballs we've got. Like no torches here, but I don't think torches are a huge concern of theirs anyway. That's kind of the important one because it was the one that was going to let our Howling Peak kill it. But so we can kind of gamble here with Treasure Trove, but not really in the market to do that. I think we're just going to crack our opponent for the 4 damage here. Just kind of like protect ourselves with display. What attacks us? We're just going to light free this time. Okay. So put one of your hands into what are units into your hand to gain its hearts or negate an enemy spell. So it's not like negating a curse, which that's kind of fine. Let's go put this in our hand if we wanted to. Eclipse Dragon of our opponents. I guess we'll just do this. Yep, no blocks from me. Guess we mirror image here. Okay, Instant resolves. Just attack our prop for 6. When they go to attack, we're just going to equivocate this. Also, Permafrost is not the best hit because it can resolve its power. I guess it doesn't really matter because we just mirror imaged it anyway, but... Huh, okay. Are they going to go in with both, though? Because that's like a gain 10, if it is. Yeah, opponent has like... They've got things to think about here. They're going with this. I think I'm just going to equivocate. If they replay it, we'll probably just like gun it down. But oh, they're negating it. Okay, seems fine. I guess kind of on the hook here for like treasure troving. Also, my unit is still exhausted for some reason. Huh? Why is my unit still exhausted? I mean, I guess. Huh. Must be a bug. I guess we only attack for like another 4, but that's probably like decides the game. Yeah, interesting. Well, to keep an eye on when this happens. Why wasn't it ready? And which one do we just equivocate here? Guess we just go for the big one. It's more expensive. We can only get in for 6 on the way back. Just get this one. Hope our opponents get something that just stinks. Yeah, that's odd why it wouldn't ready. Oh, I don't think that's going to cost us the game. Very well could. Yeah, it's just not readying anymore. Well, that'll be a bug report because it's... Just take a snipping tool of this. And be like, but why? Well, I think that now we just can't attack. I think we probably could have actually won this game because we could, at this point, like, Purify or Equivocate this and then attack with, like, this many charge units, but that's really odd that our units just, like, if we press... Okay, let's do some signs. We've got nothing to lose anyway. But let's just see if we press A space, does everything attack? Okay, so it's definitely not graphical. Yeah, so the 4 damage would have mattered because we'd had lethal. That's kind of annoying. I'm going to consider this a win, even though it's not really, because if this could attack, we'd win. Well, oh well. I guess this is our life now. This set's had a lot of bugs to it, but yeah, you go, Tiger. I'm off to the next game. Okay, so that was kind of an odd one with the Eclipse Dragon there, where like with multiples of them in play, they don't ready anymore. That seems weird because our opponent was readying, or maybe it was like a weird mirror image bug because the original wasn't ready. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Well, anyway, I think this deck's probably good just because it's doing something proactive, but also in like a controlling way. I think that having charge, like more of that in the deck's definitely good as well. So I think just playing more smugglers is good. Lets us do like the juggling with the chow, which you saw us do. But I think that probably makes some changes to the market at that point, and then just like have spells that you can all hit. Like Touch of Downpour's good, but maybe we want Bar, because then both units can hit, and then with Bar as well, you get to do more sort of messing around with the market where you like bar something, put Bar back, you know, get chow out, all this sort of business. But Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that resolves, and I'll see you around.